After being stuck in a time loop for 25 years, Lisa suddenly freaked out when she realized that she and her whole family might actually be dead. They were living in this eerie house, doing the exact same things every single day. And every morning, it was always her little brother's walkie-talkie that woke her up. Then he'd bug her about how to beat that impossible video game. Her mom always made pancakes for breakfast, and she never forgot to nag Lisa about doing the laundry. Her dad? He was forever in the garage, messing with his car that he could never seem to fix. At night, the family would all sit excitedly in front of the TV to catch their favorite soap operas, except Lisa, who just sat there, bored out of her mind because she knew all the plots by heart. She had thought about breaking out of this endless loop. She tried telling her parents, but every time she started talking, her brother would cut her off out of nowhere. She even tried sneaking out to see what was outside, but there was always this thick fog that you just couldn't clear. Her dad never let her go out alone, until today, when she was woken up again by her brother's walkie-talkie, and went down to the basement to do laundry as her mom had asked. She suddenly heard a weird noise coming from behind the wall. She was about to move the washing machine to check it out, but then the lid slammed shut unexpectedly. A dark shadow darted in front of her, and a freaked out Lisa quickly got out of the basement. At the same time, the phone at home rang, which was both shocking and scary for Lisa, because it had never rung before. She hesitantly picked it up, but all she heard was a bunch of static noise. No voices came through. Lisa let out a sigh of relief, but felt a bit let down too. Back in her room, she automatically started practicing her clarinet, but then she heard a faint woman's voice, calling her name from the air vent in her room. She pressed her ear against it to listen closely, but just then her mom came looking for her.
Did you wash everything in this load? Some clothes are missing.
Yeah, I know.
So where are they?
I don't know, Mom. Okay, those clothes are missing like every single day.
When bedtime rolled around, Lisa suddenly felt like someone was watching her. She cautiously got up to check, and sure enough, there was a figure in the crack of the door. But when she stepped out of her room, the figure had vanished. Before she could breathe a sigh of relief, she noticed the attic door was slightly open. Gathering her courage, she was about to go upstairs to check, and then Lisa was woken up by her brother's walkie-talkie once again. To make sure all these creepy events weren't just her imagination, she rushed to the basement and moved the washing machine, and sure enough, she found a hidden door, but it was locked, and without a key, she couldn't open it. She then overcame her fear and went up to the attic, thankfully finding only a few scattered DVDs on the floor. Nothing else seemed out of place. Out of curiosity, she played the DVDs, only to realize something was off. A dark figure appeared in the footage, seemingly spying on them. This discovery sent chills down Lisa's spine. Could this be the culprit behind their family being stuck in the time loop? Back downstairs, Lisa hadn't even caught her breath when she saw something at the dining table that completely blew her mind. Her dad, who never smoked, was lighting up a cigarette like a pro. Her mom, who was always glued to soap operas, was suddenly reading a book, which was totally out of character. Everything was totally different from the usual, even things that had never happened in the last 25 years. This series of bizarre events kept Lisa tossing and turning, unable to sleep. Just then, a strange noise came from outside the door, followed by the door slowly opening. Scared out of her wits, Lisa quickly curled up under the covers.